Hi everyone, welcome back for more Let's Play Back to the Future the Game, Episode 5. The story so far, Marty is back in 1931 to ensure that young Emmett Brown keeps a date with Destiny. Teen Doc must demonstrate his electrokinetic levitator at the Hill Valley Expo, an event that will end in disaster but leave the budding inventor convinced that science is the path for him. Citizen Brown is also back in 1931, and he's got other ideas. Thanks to him, Edna is now convinced that Emmett's levitator is a danger to public safety. She's managed to bully Detective Parker into shutting the exhibit down. To get it back open, Marty will have to eliminate Edna, or at least eliminate her clout in Hill Valley. By the way, where is Emmett? And we're still hot on that lead, along with now trying to get her canned, or just taken care of. So let's talk to Officer Parker.
Oh, hello.
Hey, Danny, could I have a word with you?
Comrade Smirnoff. Come to turn yourself in?
In private?
With pleasure.
Okay, here we go.
You've got to let Emmett demonstrate his invention. His whole future depends on it.
I'd love to, kid, but Miss Strickland thinks it's dangerous. Unless you've got something on her, her word is pretty much law.
Any idea where Emmett is?
Well, he was working over by his booth, but by the time Edna got done haranguing me, he was gone. I hope he comes back soon so we can get this mess cleared up.
What's a newly promoted detective like you doing hanging out at a science expo anyway?
Are you kidding me? This is a great assignment. I get to sit around all day playing with nifty new crime-fighting gadgets, like this.
What does that do?
Hell if I know.
Since when does anyone in Hill Valley listen to what Edna has to say?
Ever since she helped take down Kid Tannen, she's had the mayor and the city council eating out of her hand. I'd be an idiot to ignore her, especially with my, alcohol-heavy background. Boy, I wish I could catch her jaywalking or something. I'd throw the book at her. Yeah, but you never catch a dame like that breaking the law, darn it.
You know how you said you'd defy Edna if I could dig up some dirt on her?
Yeah? You got some?
She kidnapped a friend of mine and she tried to erase his brain.
That's terrible. But when did this happen?
In, the future.
Stick to the facts, kid. I have enough people come to me with cock and bull stories.
So we can still try to
You know how
unload
you
this
said you'd
dirt.
defy Edna if I
It
could
won't
dig
do
up some
anything,
dirt on
but
her?
we'll get
Yeah?
nifty
You got
responses from it.
some?
She sent this goon to beat up my dad and steal his videotape.
That's awful. What's a videotape?
Never mind. You know how you said you'd defy Edna if I could dig up some dirt on her?
Yeah? You got some?
I saw her whispering about something with Carl Sagan outside the expo yesterday.
Do you know what they were whispering about?
No, but she looked really guilty.
I need something more solid than that, I'm afraid.
You haven't seen Carl Sagan around here, have you?
Nah,
Isn't he still a wanted man?
nah. All those arson charges got dropped weeks ago. Judge Brown said there wasn't enough evidence for a trial.
Oh, well. Would be nice
Thanks.
to put him back
I'll
in
be
jail.
back.
Oh, I
But
hope so. You've got to get this albatross off my neck.
Well, did you put the screws to him? Did he confess?
unfortunately, you know,
There was something else I...
Greetings, forward thinkers of Hill Valley.
unfortunately, she is there for, you know, until we can actually get something on her.
Come on, Emmett, where are you?
So, there are two, as we've determined many times by now, there are two main goals we have to deal with. One, finding Emmett. Two, taking care of Edna. Now, I think they've released a patched version of this game, but I haven't downloaded it yet. I probably should have, but I wanted to show off this bug. If I can manage to recreate it, what we need to do is normally what you're probably supposed to do is go find Emmett first. However, we are going to focus on getting rid of Edna first and seeing if I can't trigger all the bugs that I did the last time. So now that we've got tickets, let's start exploring the exhibits.
Here's my ticket. Give me a ride in that thing.
Thank you, monsieur. I hope you will find your trip to the bottom of the sea most delightful.
And we take a quick ride in the bathysphere. Of course, it doesn't actually show us getting in there. It doesn't really show us in the thing.
Well,
Heavy.
monsieur has a way with words.
Unfortunately, that's about all we get to do with that. For now, it's pretty much a useless little area.
Convention special! 2 free algae cakes with every
Now that we have tickets, though.
How about an algae king?
One algae cake coming right ahead. Hey, wait a minute. It's you! Forget it, mister.
I probably should have shown this off, but the only thing we start off with is the newspaper. No, that's not what I wanted to stop.
Nah.
Get back here. I actually wanted to click it on myself when I should have just examined it.
Bedlam at Brown divorce hearing. Wife takes potshot at estranged hubby, famed industrialist Emmett Brown. I don't believe it. He's still fated to marry her.
Yep. And then we still
Don't
have
fade
the
out on
photo.
me, Dad. I'll be home soon. I hope.
The static accumulator,
Emmett's static accumulator. I gotta get this to Emmett, but first, I gotta get Emmett.
which we won't actually use at any point in time, but we are carrying it, so yay. And then the tickets,
Nice of Trixie to give me these tickets. They're supposed to get me into all the big attractions.
which, yeah, they do get us into all the big attractions. Optionally, you can select the tickets and use them on the turnstiles, but it will let you automatically go in as long as you got the tickets. So it's a step that we don't really have to take, but now that we've got tickets,
Maybe not.
he doesn't want them. And we still can't grab the
How about
algae
an algae
cakes.
king?
One algae cake coming right ahead. Hey, wait a minute. It's you! Forget it, mister.
Anyway, let's see if Artie has anything to say.
Artie. Have you seen Emmett? He isn't at his booth.
Odd. Well, he hasn't left the hall. I would have seen him. I'm sure he's around here somewhere.
Okay, so he doesn't know.
Is there any way you can delay Emmett's demo? He ran into some last-minute turbulence.
Emmett's already pushed his luck by substituting this electrokinetic what's-this for the mental alignment meter he was supposed to be showing. I can't alter his place on the roster, too. The board would get the idea I was showing favoritism.
So we can't give him any more time.
Edna Strickland got Officer Parker to close Emmett's booth down.
What? Why?
She claims his invention is dangerous.
Is it?
That's not the point.
Unfortunately, he won't help
Is
us.
there anything you could do to get Emmett's booth reopened?
I am afraid not. This may be a wondrous land of tomorrow, but it's still within the jurisdiction of the Hill Valley Police Force.
Yeah.
Maybe you should talk to Officer Parker.
He says there's nothing he can do as long as Edna's got clout in Hill Valley.
She does have that.
But, so.
You sure you can't just push Emmett's slot back a little?
I could eliminate it altogether. Would that work for you? What?
I was just remembering a time when you refused to take me to the zoo.
Huh?
Nothing.
Anyway,
See you around.
nobody's seen Emmett. So let's go take a look at the rest of the house. And we're not too worried about seeing Emmett anyway. We could have used the we could have actually gone into the inventory and used the tickets on the turnstile, but not much point, really. Take a look
one
inside the
in
glass house, and all he cares about is that there's no one in there, instead of looking at this kind of a neat little setup of modular walls and a glass house and all that. Although you wouldn't want to throw stones in it, but hey, there you go. Let's take a good hard look at
the world of tomorrow, where a man's home is truly his castle. Here, gratification is just always a push of a button away.
Now let's take a look at everything we can.
A fully equipped home entertainment center. So, where's the ColecoVision?
Yeah, they'll invent it soon enough. Entertainment center? Not much else we can actually click on, but we have a big potted plant here.
This plant doesn't belong here. There's nothing futuristic about it.
And it's going right in our pants. And then we have this console. Now, the console is pretty much very low interaction, but it does have a red button, green button, blue button. We'll start with the red button.
In the house of the future, fresh fruit baskets will be replenished daily by fleets of fruit-bearing helicopters.
Ah, it's wax.
You know, wax doesn't smell that bad. I don't know why you'd recoil from it. So now let's push the blue button.
In the mood for fun, the house of the future comes equipped with a modern home entertainment center.
Chinese checkers and everything.
But with those two down, we've only got one button left to push in here. The green button.
In the house of the future, phone conversations will be completed in the privacy of the personal phone helmet.
Hey!
Please recite
Lowering
the
the
phone number
cone
you
of
wish to
silence.
dial, or say hang up to terminate your phone helmet experience.
Now we know two phone numbers back in 1931. We know the Brown estate, and we know the phone number to the phone booth of the future. Let's see if Emmett's at home.
Klondike 4385.
Brown residence.
Hey, Hampton. How's it hanging? This is Marty, Emmett's friend. Is he there?
Not at the moment. I'm afraid he's off on one of his little adventures.
Thanks. Bye.
Farewell.
Conversation terminated.
Lurch.
Greetings again, mortals! This is Techni, Muse of Progress. Hoping you're all having a swell time taking in all the exhibits. Don't forget, you can purchase tickets to our main attractions right here at the information booth.
And what we've just done moves time ahead. So let's keep pressing buttons. Specifically the phone button.
In the house of the future, phone conversations will be completed in the privacy of the personal phone helmet.
Please recite the phone number you wish to dial, or say hang up to terminate your phone helmet experience.
And then we can call the phone booth of the future.
Klondike 4253.
Have Trixie answer.
Hill Valley Expo, where the future is coming today. This is Techni, Muse of Progress. To whom am I speaking?
And we can pick any of these, but let's start with some guy.
This is Anthony. I'm looking for a friend of mine, Mr. Closeoff.
Closeoff?
Yes, first name Oliver.
Oliver Closeoff? Listen, kid, I didn't just fall off the poutine truck. Who is this really?
Hang up.
Conversation terminated.
So Marty tries a good old fake call, good old prank call with a fake name. Well, now to speed through this, I'm going to right-click and speed through conversations here, since we will hear the same thing every time.
Klondike 425.
Hill Valley Expo, Techni speaking. Who's this?
And let's try Kid Tannen.
It's Kid Tannen. I'm out of jail and I want you back, baby.
I don't know who you are or why you're doing that horrible impersonation of Kid, but that part of my life is over. I've gone legit.
Conversation terminated.
Good for you, Trixie.
Indeed good for her, but Once again, we're prank calling.
In the house of the future.
Hey, yes, we've heard all that before. Heard that.
Klondike.
Jeez, always with the phones. Yeah?
So now let's pretend to be us. Or not actually pretend, but actually make the phone call.
Hey, Trixie. It's me, Harry.
Oh, hi. What can I do for you?
Oh, nothing. I was just checking out this snazzy phone.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Conversation terminated.
And with that, this marks a pretty good spot to stop the video. When we return, we'll pick the last name to talk to Techni Muse of Progress as. See you then, folks.